Getting ready for what should be a good one tonight here in Milwaukee. It's the Cardinals and the Brewers. Next. Just a short drive west of downtown, we're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
And, of course, we're going to see a guy that's definitely in Cy Young contention this season. You see the numbers coming in. 18 wins on the year so far. So that'll be a storyline going forward. Can he get himself one step closer to 20 wins?
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His numbers right there on the right side of your screen. And there you see a look at the defensive alignment behind him for the Brewers. Mike Trout makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Cardinals, center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this four-game weekend set. EK, you take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes the starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Throw by Ramirez is in time for the first out. Matt Carpenter will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Now here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Now here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Come on, Brew Crew.
Ready now on 1-1. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. Heading for second is Carpenter. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hand getting into good position. Hip start to rotate, and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Michael Lee will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently second in the National League in RBIs. First pitch coming. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Yeah, not a real good throw that time. We'll see it again. Almost a great save at first, but you see, he just sort of knocks it down right in front of him. Maybe he didn't open that glove as wide as he could have. That'll be a throwing error.
Nate Walker will stand in, and as you can see, it's another early RBI opportunity for the National League leader in that category. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
The next pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And that's the pitch he needs to get working here in this first inning. He can solve a few problems here if that pitch comes around.
Here's the 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Big pitch here, 1-2. On the ground to second base, this could be two. Segura for one. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just a 1 out.
Yeah, really no shot at two on a high chopper like that one. They do wind up getting the force at second, but that runner from third is able to just waltz in and score.
Number 5 steps in now. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's set, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here it comes, 2-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Two. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Strike
3-2, here it is. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short, and that's through, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. From the stretch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Two out with the man at first. The 0-2 to Molina. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes the 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop.
Okay, don't get rattled.
And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Boy, and the defense has really let him down here in this inning. They've been hit with an error already. Now, a pass ball.
Two-two pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now another 2-2. Chance for the third baseman, Ramirez. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Cardinals lead it 2-0. Now a look at the starting lineup for Ron Renicke's Milwaukee Brewers, and it looks like this. They'll match up against this young man, prized prospect right-hander Shelby Miller. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Gene Segura will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Not only that, but they've got a 2-0 lead here already. So this offense is really providing a big spark for their pitching staff.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. 1-1 on the way. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here comes a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And I think that's what they were trying to set him up for. Going with that changeup down in the zone on a 1-2 count. Very difficult to react to, but he did a great job of holding back.
Here he comes on 2-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes a 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one, and now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Full count pitch on its way. And this ball hits sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. The next 3-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. The next 3-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but foul. right again, 3-2. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Here's the full count offering. Now a swing and a ground ball. Foul. Once again, the 3-2. Right field. Lee is there to put it away for out number 1.
And this is one of those at-bats where if you're on the mound, you got to be saying, look, Uncle, I'll just lay it in there. You know, in the end, they get the flyout, but boy, it sure took a lot of pitches to get there.
Elian Herrera will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Here it comes. Fouled back. The pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Now the 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 coming. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, nobody in that dugout is going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Joe Mauer will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. First pitch coming. Big, slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
Here we go, Joe.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. And now a pitch on the way. And a swing by Mauer, but they got him out in front as this is going to find the seats in right, a foul ball. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Alan Craig will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game.
Alan Craig.
Now here's the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Hey, up! Try opening your eyes for the next pitch.
The 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Here we go again. He's fallen behind already here to start the second. I guess he didn't learn his lesson.
Now the 2-0 home. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So
The more you can keep these guys guessing, off balance, the better.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And it's a fly out to start the second, one away.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Johnny Peralta will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
No ball, one strike.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Herrera backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
And you know, you're going to see this a lot with a guy who has a great fastball like he does. This one's on the inner half of the plate, and it's so easy for that bat to just sort of drag through the zone. It's hard to catch up with that thing. And you see right here, he's going to make contact right below the label, and this is just going to turn into an easy, soft liner.
Stepping in now, Shelby Miller. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Now here's the pitch. And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Aramis Ramirez will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Third baseman, Aramis Ramirez.
First pitch coming. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting fifth, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. First offering on the way.
Here we go.
And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
He's going right through him here in the second. That's 2 pitches and 2 outs. And, you know, quick innings like this early on, that can really pay off later in the game.
Chris Davis will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-0. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Lee is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. They trail it here 2-0. Back to the top of the order now, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
Center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the first offering. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes.
Go back and stay moving.
The 1-0 home And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
2-0 on the way. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Yeah, and it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Ready with the 2-1. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Here he comes, 3-1. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
One away now, and here's Matt Carpenter.
Come on, Brewers!
Here's the first pitch to him. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now the pitch. Here's a ball lined up and over the head of Segura at short. It's on into left center for a base hit.
Yeah, this fastball gets on him pretty quick at 96 miles an hour, and he does just about all you can do with it, and that's take it the other way for a base hit.
In now, Michael Lee, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
He's set. Now the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Come on, through.
The 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Now the payoff pitch home. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Full count offering on its way. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. A payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. Foul. The 3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Nate Walker will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. Now the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. A 2-1 offering. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Girard is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Standing in now, number 5. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike one. Comes set. Now the pitch. And there's strike two as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Carpenter leads from second. Here's the pitch. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
A big pitch here, 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Lionel Girard will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Now here's the first pitch. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And the pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Now Miller on 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line, and so far these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Logan Schaefer will get his first shot at it here. Now the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
The 1-1. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. To his left, he's up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Willie Peralta will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Ice cold soda.
First pitch coming. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 2-2 home. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
3-2, here it comes. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 2-0. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Now here's the first pitch. Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. And you'll take that every time.
Alan Craig will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. The 1-2.
Nope.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Now the 2-2 pitch. This is lined into left field for a base hit.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, It ain't happening here.
Johnny Peralta will try it again. He flew out his first time. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. 1-0 on the way. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball two now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. Peralta waiting the 2-1. Runner goes for second. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Ramirez is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Well, they might have been looking for the outside part of the plate there, but this one comes right back over the middle. So, I mean, he's lucky to get out of this with just a pop-up.
Into the box now, Shelby Miller. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Oh, yeah.
1-1 pitch on the way. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes the 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
A runner on first with two away. Pause, now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. One left for the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Gene Segura will stand in to begin their half of the fourth with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Let's go, Milwaukee. Yeah.
Third baseman in tight protecting the bunt the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now the pitch. Down and away, ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Here comes a 1-2. And And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, this is kind of a tough trade-off here in that leadoff spot. For the most part, he's been a pretty productive hitter at the top of the lineup, but those strikeouts just keep mounting up. And I don't care if you have leadoff type speed. If you're not putting the ball in play, you're not getting on base.
Stepping in now, Elian Herrera. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. And now a pitch on the way. And a breaking ball is bounced out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Joe Mauer will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Now here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. 1-2 now to the former MVP.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
The 1-2 home to Mauer. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
2-2 pitch on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail things here 2-0. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch now. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Here we go!
2-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Looking a little off here to start the fifth.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Boy, if he can get him right here, coming back from 3-0, what a way to start the inning that would be.
3-2 pitch. Now a hard liner toward short. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and that might give you an idea of how his stuff is starting to straighten out just a little bit here now. It's the third time through the lineup, And guys weren't getting a ton of solid contact earlier, but as his pitch count rises, they're starting to zero in on him now.
Matt Carpenter will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Let's go, Brewers!
Here comes the 3-0. And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Here he comes on 3-1. And on the 3-1 pitch, this is sent the other way to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Here's the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. He won't bat with runners on, but the powerful Aramis Ramirez will lead things off regardless when we come back. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Brewers nothing. And there is Aramis Ramirez now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch coming. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Here it comes. And here's a ball swung on and missed. 0-2 now to Ramirez.
And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an 0-2 hole.
A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Here's a 1-0. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. But a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-1 home.
Here we go.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Chris Davis will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First offering on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. 2-0 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're still down. It's 2-0. Rich Villanueva will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Rich Villanueva.
Nate Walker will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Now the pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. And somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Into the box, number 5. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
The 3-0. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And this will be corralled by Mauer, and that's out number 2.
This is a gift right here. He can't make up his mind whether to go after this pitch or not, so he does the worst thing you can do, which is go for it halfway. This turns into an easy little check swing liner over to first.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The pitch. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 to Molina. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Schaefer has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Lionel Gerard will stride in as he'll be tasked with starting out things in the Brewers half of the 6th.
Lionel Gerard.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Trout is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 6th. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And with the final month winding down here, he finds himself in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Logan Schaefer will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
The 3-1 is on the way. And on the 3-1 pitch, this is sent the other way to third. On to first, and there are 2 down. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Scooter Gennett will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. In there, 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Trout will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 2-0. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Seventh inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Jimmy Nelson is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Jimmy Nelson.
Alan Craig will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Alan Craig.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Now the pitch. In the air to right center. And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Now batting, left fielder.
Wow. And how he managed with that swing to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third, heading home is Craig. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Oh, just a great approach there to get him an RBI on the base hit. And with the way their guys throwing the ball, 3 runs might be enough to do it.
In now, Shelby Miller. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Well, this is textbook baseball right here. He's got the lead already, and now he moves another man into scoring position, and that could hopefully give himself even more of a cushion to work with.
Mike Trout will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Nailed the runner off second.
There's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. He's ready now. The pitch swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. That's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Matt Carpenter will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's in scoring position with double number 27 on the year. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line.
That's just a great job of alert base running right there. You can't just assume he's going to take third and stop there. So once that runner sees they're having trouble with it behind the plate, he just keeps right on going and scores from second base.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. Now, you can't let the emotion enter into the equation or it'll mess up your concentration and things will get even worse.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The next pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Three runs already home here. Now the 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here he comes on 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
We saw this in his last start. He just hasn't been able to find that put-away pitch with 2 strikes that you've got to have at this level.
Full count pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 3-2, here it is. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Nate Walker will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. He's ready. Now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Now another 0-2. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. He'll try again, 1-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Brewers nothing. Gene Segura will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He tried to hold up there, but here's a check swing grounder to the right side. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Second baseman,
Elian Herrera will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Miller readies the 2-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but this will get foul. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. The 2-2 coming, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Joe Mauer will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. The 1-0 now to Mauer. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Yeah, Joe!
Ready now on 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
The 1-2 with 1 away. Lays off 2-2 now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Let's go, Mauer. Come on, big hit.
Here comes a 2-2. Got him.
Boy, his guy's got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Aramis Ramirez will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. First pitch on the way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
2 out with the man at first. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Cards lead it 5-0. Jim Henderson will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Jim Henderson.
Number 5 will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
Number 5.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And clearly trying to keep the ball low here. That's ball 2.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Here comes the 2-0. Swing and a line drive to left. Davis has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Yadier Molina will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
And now a pitch on the way. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. The 1-1. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. There's Alan Craig on deck. He'll be next. Now the 3-1. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The throw into second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Here now is Alan Craig. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's now at 23 doubles on the year.
Don't let him score!
The 1-0 home. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A two-run shot here for Alan Craig. Number 11 for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
The left fielder, number 29.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that's in there, 2-1.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
Now the 2-1. Out to short for Segura. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The pitcher, number 40, Shelby Miller.
Shelby Miller will make a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in command. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Pitch on the way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. And he'll reach to knock this ball down. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single.
Mike Trout.
Mike Trout will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around. First pitch coming. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Yeah, this fella, pitcher number 4 already, and it's starting to look like more of the same.
It doesn't look like he's going to be the answer either. Some days it just doesn't matter who you trot out there. They've hit everything in sight.
From the stretch. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third. And it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Comes set, now the pitch. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Brewers nothing. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
First pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here it comes. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1 and 2.
Well, I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes, but when you start overthrowing your fastball like that, that's a bit of a red flag.
Here's the 1-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. No problem here, 1 away.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Chris Davis will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Lionel Gerard will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And here's the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Now Miller on 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Get your water here.
Ready on 2-1. Line hard to center field. Trout is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. And he's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Logan Schaefer will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Get it out of here.
First offering on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
A runner on first with 2 away. 1-1. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. One-two. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Matt Carpenter will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here it comes. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, chopper foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Pause, now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Here's the 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
Boy, that's just excellent concentration right there. You know, a lot of guys will try to put one eye on the bat and one eye on the ball, but he was determined to get that lead man, and a good throw gets it done.
Stepping in now, Nate Walker, as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1.
That one's at 94, so velocity's good right now.
He waits, now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, I think he may have taken the tougher of 2 approaches right there. I think he did have time to square his shoulders and try to flip it to first that way. Instead, he chooses the much tougher spin throw, but he still manages to put that throw right on the money.
Into the box now, number 5, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Don't let him score.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. The one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
He's set. Now the pitch. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
The 2-1 home. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. The 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cards leave one, but they're still in control, 7-0. Ryan Braun will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And a fastball's in there for strike one. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Gene Segura will dig in. He singled his last time around. Here's the first offering. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. 1-0 on the way. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
Whoa, avoid the move.
Hitters count 2-0. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Here it comes, the 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1. The 3-1 coming. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
And I think you can forgive him a little bit for coughing up his very first walk here in the 9th inning. But it does raise some questions about whether or not he's going to be able to finish this thing.
Elian Herrera will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
None out, runners at first and second. Lead at second by Braun. Here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
He's ready now. The pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
A big pitch here, 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Yeah, and the strikeouts just continue to pile up out there for both guys. That's the 3rd time he's set him down so far tonight.
So here's Joe Mauer, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. From the stretch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. He's ready. Now the pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from second.
Well, he's going to wind up being 2 outs shy of the shutout as they finally get to him for a run here in the 9th. But I have a feeling this is going to wind up being too little, too late.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And a signal is beckoning here. That'll do it for Shelby Miller. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Trevor Rosenthal will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Aramis Ramirez will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Need a base hit here.
Now the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. And look where it winds up, completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Let's send this guy to the shower.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
The 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
The 2-0. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Hey, that's a great job to work out the walk there. That's one thing managers like to see. You've got to die hard at the plate, even down to your final out. You never know in this game.
Come on!
Chris Davis. Will have a shot to do some damage, but he can't get them all back, so he needs to just get on base here.
Get those runners home. Get a hold of that one.
Now here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bad time for the strike zone to go MIA.
Yeah, and he could have used that one, no doubt about it.
Okay, let's do your pitch.
2 out, bases loaded. One-0 pitch now. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
1-1 pitch on the way. And that's swung on and missed, so the Brewers are down to their final strike now.
In a spot like this, you got to go after strikes.
Here comes the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Here's the 2-2 home. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, you know this is going to be a tough 4 games, no question about it. So you can bet they're a happy bunch to come in and steal the opener here on the road.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 7-1. Good night from Milwaukee.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.